Hello again. Well, Robert Spencer is a real busy man. Just finished reading another article on Jihad Watch. I'm going to turn this into a video. I enjoyed reading it. I hope you enjoy hearing it. Tel Aviv, Jihad murderer had a copy of the Koran in his backpack. Written by Robert Spencer. Dated January the 2nd, 2016. The Muslim who opened fire in Tel Aviv, murdering 2 people and injuring 5 more, was carrying a copy of the Koran. Now, the international media, or at least the BBC, was already baffled as to this man's motive, and this news will mystify them still more. Why on earth would a man intent on mass murder be carrying a peaceful copy of the religion of peaceful scriptures? Why would he have a copy of the holy book that, as all Western leaders routinely assure us, has nothing whatsoever to do with inciting those who believe in it to commit acts of violence and terrorism? It is a mystery, perhaps in the grinding poverty that no doubt drove him to the act. He was hoping to pawn this family heirloom copy of the Book of Peace for a few scraps of bread, with which he could stave off his children's starvation for a few more desperate hours. If only he had been given a job. If only he had been given some human dignity. Yes, that must be what it was all about. His carrying a copy of the Koran was a cry for help, a shout into the darkness. Please, please, help me live up to the ideas of this noble book of peace. But alas, the world failed the Koran, and failed him, and drove him instead to commit this holy, understandable, and excusable act of striking back against oppression. For the ironically challenged who may happen upon that paragraph, please be assured that it was sarcastic. I do not believe that Islam is a religion of peace, or that the Quran is a book of peace, or that poverty causes terrorism, or that Israel is oppressing anyone, or that there is any conceivable excuse for this or any jihad murderer's act. The paragraph above is an attempt to enter into the point of a view of those who really believe that Islam eschews violence and that the Quran teaches peace, and to illustrate the cognitive dissonance in which they must entangle themselves in order to maintain this pretense, if they give this question any serious thought at all, which they do not. Quote, a copy of the Islamic holy text Quran was found inside the backpack being carried by the gunman who opened fire on a crowd Tel Aviv street on Friday, killing at least 2 people, Channel 10 reported. Folks, are you sort of getting a clue? Huh? You know, this peaceful, loving religion that Hillary Rodham Clinton spoke about? Does anyone believe it's peaceful and loving? Does anyone believe it's a religion? Or is it a twisted, evil, demented cult? You decide. I already have.